Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So today we are unstuffing our weekly wallet for the second week of October, the first full week of October technically. Okay, so we spent $11.03 on fast food. So me and my husband went to breakfast, and so I took it out of my fast food money. So $11 out of there. For his fast food, he was actually over. So he spent, let's see, work lunch, 33.38. So we're just going to take his 25 out of there. So 25. And in date night, we were actually under by $30. So I'm just going to take this full 200 out of there. And then we were also under in gas, so $35.72 out of the 50 that I had put in there. I didn't need to fill up my car, but my husband did fill up his GMC, so I'm going to put the 50 in the cash tray. So rideshare was where we were way over. So we took a rideshare to go to pickleball, and then we went to another bar after, and I ended up accidentally leaving my wallet in the Uber, did not notice until they drove away. So I called the driver, and he was nice enough to bring it back to me at the bar, but they did charge me an extra $25. Well, they charged me 20 and then I tipped him 5 for the wallet return. So I have 30 in there. But as you can see, as a whole, we should have $200 remaining. So I'm just going to take it out of what would have been rollover to cover both my husband's work lunches going over and also the rideshare. So part of the reason we have that $200 over is because I did not spend anything in groceries. So I didn't go to the grocery store this week at all. I basically just ate freezer food, and I went out with my dad one time and had leftovers. And then part of our date night was us going out to eat 2 times. So I had leftovers from that too. So I basically ate leftovers and freezer food. We're actually not going to count this 100 for Sam's Club because I didn't get the opportunity to go this week. So that will stay in there until I can go hopefully next week. And then this $50 was for renovations. So we spent $43.38 getting some cleaning supplies and light bulbs from Walmart. So put that in there. And then events, my husband didn't spend nearly as much as I thought he would at the football game with my brother. And so we went to dinner afterwards, but my dad ended up paying because we picked up my dad. So all 4 of us went to dinner, and my dad actually ended up paying for that. So I'm going to put this 150 in here. And instead of putting that back into the extra date night like I had planned to do, I think we're actually going to put it in the rollover envelope. So the last thing that we have to pull out of the wallet is actually for bills. So this is both Choose and YouTube. Let's see here. So in the bills, we have 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49, and it was 48.19. So that is perfect. And then this 1203 doesn't actually get unstuffed because that is paid through the dividends that I get on our Robinhood investments. So I do put money in that folder from that time to time, but I typically just leave it in there as like a buffer in case we get like a margin call for some reason. Okay, so I have this folder here, which is our excess binder, and there is one thing that I have to pull out of here. So I paid $36.44 on Etsy for planner stickers. So let me get back to my planner stickers. And I'm going to pull out that 40 and stick that into the cash tray. So let's count what we have in here now. And then we spent $501.44. So I will take $502 out of this, and then whatever we have will go into the rollover folder, or envelope, I guess I should say. So we have 100, 200, 350, 450, 470, 490, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 685 is what we have here, but I have 711 written down. What did I not unstuff? Let's see. Perhaps did I count it wrong? Because we should have 711. Let me just count it one more time really quick and I will speed you up through it. So it was taking me a while, so I just cut that part out. But after going over my notes, I noticed that I had written 25 here because that's actually what I do have left in my fast food budget for the month. But I only had 11 in there. So this is 685. I'm not sure where we are missing the other 25, but I think it's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it because the rest is just going to go into our dream home binder and it's just rollover. So we are going to count 100, 200, 300, 50, 450. So that's 450, 470, 490, and then we need $502. So this is going back to the bank. And that will go to pay off my credit cards that we've charged $501.44 for the week. And then this is our rollover money. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80, 81, 2, and 3. So $183 is going to go into the rollover envelope in our dream home binder. And then if we make our budget and we don't go over budget for our monthly budget, then we can use this money, and I'm going to divide it over, like with a randomizer, over all of the categories in here for our new house. So that is my plan with our rollover money, and I will do that weekly when we unstuff my wallet. So I do have one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. So thank you. If you watched the end of the video, then you are seeing now my new challenge that I posted on Ko-fi last week. So today is Sunday. I believe I posted this on Wednesday. So it is a Wednesday challenge, and this is from the show Wednesday. I got the inspiration for this from one of the movie or show posters, I guess you would say, and I did hand draw the image. I took a picture and put it on Canva and added the dot circles, and if you make it a little bit bigger, I didn't do the sizing quite right, but if you made it a little bigger, expanded it, you could use this as a sketch and save. So that was the one thing that I wanted to show you guys. And then I just wanted to thank you all for joining the video and watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Today is Sunday for me, so I hope you all had a great weekend and stay lucky. Bye bye.